everybody, welcome to the September UFO challenge update, and I'm also going to give you a garden update. Now, last month I got a lot done. This month I wasn't quite as successful, but I do want to show you what I did get done, and I did get a few things done. So the first thing I want to show you, I think I'm done with all these mug rugs. I finally got the border on these last two. I hope I don't run across any more. I really think this is the end of them. And then this wasn't really on my UFO list, but I did get this done. I did a video on this little spool block. I'll link it above if you're interested in that. But I finished putting the binding on this and I quilted it. So that is something, right? Now, the quilt behind me was a project I said I would be working on, and I wanted to get the whole top completed, but I didn't. But I did get these 4 rows assembled. Well, they're put together, but they're not sewn together. So that's my next thing. And I really like how that's turning out. So I do want to continue to work on this, and maybe I'll have the top done for next month. So it's okay if you don't finish a top. You can show us the progress you've been making so we can encourage you along. Now this kit I was working on, this little snowball Christmas pattern, I didn't even get it out of the box. In fact, I think I'm going to put that one back for a little bit. It's just a bunch to tackle right now, and I want to finish a few of these smaller items, so that you won't see that one for a while. And that's okay too. If you decide that one of your UFOs, you're just not inspired to work on it, don't torment yourself. Just put it back. Save it for another day. This is still a beautiful quilt that I do want to finish. I don't want to get rid of it, but I'm just not inspired to work on it right now. Okay, so I did finish this baby quilt. I decided on a peach border. I just had to buy a little bit of fabric to do the border, but I have to say this is one of the sweetest baby quilts I think I've ever made. I really, really like this quilt, but let me step aside and you can take a closer look there. It says nurture, bloom, and grow. Oh, it just turned out so good, and I'll be sending that off soon. So that is what I got finished this month, and let me tell you what I want to work on this upcoming month. Okay, so in one of my videos I showed again how to make these blocks, and I want to turn this into a little table topper and double that up as a pot holder for my casserole dishes. And then I want to machine quilt this project and get that bound. Now, it wasn't on my original UFO list, but it's one that I recently did, and with Halloween and fall coming up, I want to work on those 2 things. And let's see, I'm going to continue to work on the blue and white quilt top that I showed you, and there's one other quilt I want to put the binding on, and let me show you what that one is. Okay, now this is a quilt that many of you have seen before if you've been watching my channel for a while. It's one of my favorite quilts, but I need to get the binding on it. I think it's the last of my large quilts that just need the binding. I'll have to double check my list, but I'm hoping. And I'm going to show you 2 different bindings and tell me what you think, okay? Okay, so I've been thinking about black, or I've been considering red. Tell me which one of those you think looks the best. I've thought about green and yellow, and no stripes this time, no checks this time, no polka dots this time. I don't think this is the quilt for those. But anyway, those are what I plan to work on next month. Now, don't forget to go to my Facebook page and post any progress that you've been making on your UFOs. I just want to encourage you as you're getting your UFOs done and celebrate the progress you've been making. Now, I do want to include a garden update in this UFO challenge. Previously, I have shown you some of my garden. My garden has just really done great this summer. It's beautiful. I love to garden. It's another one of my hobbies I'm passionate about, but I'll show you a series of pictures at the very end of the video if you're interested in seeing those. And I will be showing you some pictures of some caterpillars. And this is a big deal to me because every year I plant deal to attract the swallowtail caterpillars, and I plant butterfly weed to attract the monarchs and give both of those butterflies a place to lay their eggs and let their caterpillars grow and then, of course, turn into butterflies. So I watch them every year. I watch them from a tiny egg until they're big, and then all of a sudden one morning I wake up and they're all gone. I hope the birds didn't get them. I hope some of them make it to their adult life as a butterfly. But anyway, I do hope you will enjoy those photos at the end of this video. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, please share with a friend, and as always, leave a comment. I love to get the comments and try to respond to each and every one. So until next time, have fun quilting.